Hey everybody, this is Kiki from Niar Designs. I pray you're all doing well and are doing something that makes you happy. Yes, I am still struggling with allergies and, allergic asthma and all that fun stuff. So I ask that you please excuse the voice. There's nothing I can do. I have my hot cup of tea. By the way, it's blackberry citrus. But I don't want to skip videos. So today we are Full Deck Challenge 3 by Shawna at Shanuki Art. Of course, all the information, the YouTube channel will be in the title and the description below. Before we begin with all this and I explain what that is, we will go into our God's gift box because it truly is a gift. In more ways than one, it was a gift to me, and also he is a gift to all of us, right? All we have to do is ask. The Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure. Come on. Come on. Deuteronomy 28:12. I'm telling you, he is amazing. O Lord, let my life reflect the joy you have put into my heart, that your name may be glorified. Amen. Wow. Happens all the time. Okay. We are on card number 10, which is vintage and brown splatters. I have my splattering brush. It's hard enough to understand me with my voice. I don't need to be making mistakes. Oh my goodness, here we go. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kiki. I'm a mess, but I'm so glad that you're here. Please, if you're enjoying chaotic messes of makes, you're in the right place. Please subscribe, comment, share, definitely like all that, YouTube stuff. For those of you that keep coming back, you got my heart. Thank you so much to all of you, old and new. You guys are just to make me smile every single day. Okay, so vintage and brown splatter. I have all the stuff. Let's see if we can put it all together to make something nice. If you don't know what this challenge is, basically Shawna at Shanuki Art will give you a prompt for each week. Now, the prompt last week, let me just get the card, was pink with black splatter. So you also, I don't want to say have to, but it's the prompt, okay? Not really the prompt. What you should do for your card is something called a bring over, meaning you bring over something from the week prior. For me, this week is going to be a piece of this paper, which I used right here. That's the paper, okay? So that's my bring over. My constant in every week thus far, hold on, oh my goodness, is a butterfly every week has a butterfly with thread underneath it. So for this week, this is the butterfly that I chose. And I have two color of brown threads, a lighter and a darker. I don't know which one I'm going to use until when the card is completed. So I'll wait for that. I am using flashcards since I was using my deck of cards for another challenge. So I'm using this flashcards. Sorry guys, it's like I said, I'm a mess. So what do we have here? Let me just put the butterfly to the side. This is tea bag, and what I did, I did this with crayon. And if you guys would like me ever, if you see something and you want me to go into it further, or a tutorial, I already have a tutorial for how I dye my papers in the makes. I'm just getting everything ready, spices and all the stuff that I would like to work with. Now, for the tea bag, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to move you guys. I apologize. I wanted to show you. I just had it here. Oh, here it is. I used this to cut out certain things, but here's another one that I used different colors on of crayon. And this obviously are darker crayons, so to me, now vintage can mean different things for different people, right? For me, vintage is, you know, browns and more muted colors, kind of grungy, but not over the top because it's older, right? I have a vintage dictionary, Polish English dictionary. I have some vintage music sheet. I have, this is part of a digital, but it looked vintage to me. This is from a vintage book that I tea dyed, actually. It was starting to discolor, and I just tea dyed that. What else? My card. This is my bring over, like I said. These are stamps that I did with distress sprays. Another tea bag put over there. This is from DJ at Hither and Yarn. This is her digital from December that I used, but I like this part right here, and I thought that looked vintagey. This is from this map. This map that I got from the Digital Collage Club, which is a subscription-based club, and there are yearly and lifetime subscriptions, which means, and there is no limit to how many digital kits you can download, and you can also use whatever it is that you download. You can use them in your makes and then sell your makes. They give you a license to sell, not the digital, obviously, but whatever it is that you make with the digital. I hope that makes sense. This is a vintage book page, children's book, that I glued or Mod Podge or something. I used some kind of glue product to glue tea bags onto it, and I just really liked the way it looked, so I thought maybe we'd use that. This is another tea bag that I stamped on, but I like the discoloration, so I have that. This is from one of my tea dyed papers. Kind of like the look of that. Oh, here's a smaller piece, so that's perfect, actually. And yeah, so that's it. Okay, let us begin. Hopefully you guys can see. Okay, let me just check. I'll bring you in just a bit. Hopefully that's okay. If you see that there's a quick pause in the camera, that means I'm coughing and don't want to hurt your ears. So, like now. Okay. Note to self, don't laugh because it's just going to make it so much worse. Did I did. I sanded the wrong, the wrong side. Let me see if I have one that I did the correct side on. No, I don't. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to stop you again so I can sand this side better. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. By the way, I know there are a few of my subscribers that are completely new to junk journaling. So if you don't know what I meant by sanding is, as you can see, oh my goodness, I forgot to wipe this down, and that's not good for me, the dust right now. Okay, let's get that off my hands. So what I did was I took a sanding block. You can even use like an old emery board, nail file, sandpaper, anything like that. And basically what it does is it takes the gloss off of whatever your substrate is, which then helps the glue adhere, or paint, or whatever medium it is that you are working with. It'll help it adhere more. So for instance, if you can see, this card is very shiny. Now, the glue will stick to it eventually, but I need it, obviously, because I'm obviously recording this, I'm filming, so I needed to adhere quicker, but also I don't want to wait, 24 hours for it to, when I can just easily sand it down and take this protective gloss off. So that's what I meant by sanding it. And I just used this block and I gave it a quick sand. So I hope that helped you understand what it is that I was doing. Okay, let us, I think I want to start with this. I have to use that, so let's put that already on the card so I know it's there and I don't forget it. What else do I have? I wanted to see if I could use one of these tea bags. I really like, let me cut these little things off from the string. Yeah, I really like that, actually. I think that would look, maybe if we do it that way, all right, we can use more of the muted colors because it'll match that, right? And then, oh, I want to use this book page or parts of. Let me see how it would look if we kind of did it underneath, since this is a little translucent. You could see kind of the wording, maybe like something like that. And then of course we're going to have our butterfly moth, whatever it is, here. Yep, with a brown thread. I kind of like that. I definitely like this with it. I love the colors. I'm going to ink this because I think that's what was bothering me, was that white line, because everything is so muted here, and that bright white was kind of distracting for me anyway. Yes, that's much better, I think. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this down. And also, while I have the camera paused, I'm going to move all this out of the way. I am also going to use frosted crystal. I'm not going to use the embossing powder, only because the embossing is very shiny. And I kind of want this to be more muted, but I want something. I want it, you know, I want the butterfly. We've always used either embossing or frosted. So I want to keep that up. So I am going to use the frosted crystal for that. And I will show you when I get back everything that I used. And again, if you don't know how to use something, please don't be shy. Ask away in the comments if you want me to go into something in a little bit more depth, or make a tutorial, or whatever it is. Please let me know. I will be more than happy. You know, I said this in my comment to somebody today, that's why I'm here, right? Is I want to help and inspire. I want as many people. I love what I'm doing so much that I want to help everybody do it. Like, I want everyone to get as much from journaling and making journals and junk journaling and whatever it is. I want everybody to get what I get. So anyway, without me going a little, you know, mushy on you, I'm gonna go and do what I gotta do. I will be right back, and I'll show you where we are. Hello again, everybody. Okay, so I glued everything down, as you can tell. I think it looks nice. Obviously, it'll look a lot nicer once we get the brown splatters and the butterfly with the thread. I did go ahead and I put frosted crystal. I'm trying to get so you can see it. Not sure if the camera is, yeah, maybe a little. So what that is, for those of you that don't know, it is a product by Ranger and Tim Holtz. You will need something like this, an embossing dabber in clear, and this is what that looks like. Okay, and that's the liquid. It's like the glue. And then you will need, for this look, you will need, this is the frosted crystal, It's translucent embossing powder. Now this will give you this kind of matte look, and it's like kind of textured, if you will. It has like a nice feel. Whereas if you were to use something like this, and this is embossing powder in clear, not frosted crystal, you would get, let me just do this really quick so you can see the difference. This is last week's butterfly, and see the shiny as opposed to the matte. So I don't know if you can, but anyway, so that's the difference. But before we put the butterfly and the thread on, let me just put this away for a moment, clear up a little bit. We are going to need to do the splatters. So I think I'm going to use the Recollections. It's an archival pigment ink pad. And this color, I believe, is coffee. Yes, coffee. So what I'm going to do is on the side, you know what, I'm going to bring you up a little. I'm just going to, oh, does this not, here we go. Like that. I hope you can see that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to split. Oh, are you okay? That was my dog. I don't know what happened, dreaming or something. I'm going to wet this, but excuse the reach over here. I need to get my water jug. I forgot to put my brush in there. Wanted to get it a little bit wet. And then pick up, I don't know if this is going to be dark enough, guys. Let me just get a piece of paper real quick. Oh, that's really pretty. But I don't know if it's going to be dark enough for that. No, it's not even, look. All right, well, I'm gonna pause you again. I'm gonna clean this up. For whatever reason, that's not working. And I'm gonna use the Distress ink in this one in Walnut Haze. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so let's try this again. Yeah, I think that's enough. Back to the water. To my brush. Kind of looks like the same, but we'll see. See, look, it hardly left any. Oh yeah, this is darker. I don't know if you can see that. Let's do some over here so you can see. Yeah, see the difference between here and this up here. This up here, there's like hardly any color, where this, even as it's drying, you can see the color. So I am definitely happy with that. Okay, let's put that away. And I might need more now that I've, and you can use, I mean, use whatever you have. And I'm hoping that you're using this challenge. And if you are, please, I need more. Please use the hashtag Deck Challenge 3 and play. And you know, if you have paint, use the paint. If you what am I doing wrong? If you have I don't know, watercolor, anything like that that you can you know, mix with water and make splatters, that's what you want to do. So I personally don't think that even, here we go. Now I'm getting that darker color that I wanted. There we go. All right, I just didn't have enough on my brush, apparently. Oh, yes. That is what I was looking for. Okay. Exactly like that. Okay, so I'm gonna I'm gonna clean that up, clean my brush, and I will be right back to put the butterfly on. Okay, we are back. Cleaned my glass mat, made a fresh cup of tea. Had to do some more work, but I'll show you that in a minute. I do want to bring you down. Yeah, that should be good. You should see there, maybe a little. No, I'll leave you. I got this paint at the dollar store. It's just brown washable Crayola. It's $1.25, but you know what? It worked because the other brown just didn't, I don't know. So I tried mixing the two, and if you can tell, see like the little brown splotches. So this $1.25 paint worked well. I'm surprised, to be honest. But anyway, so there's so I have the vintage brown splatters. My bring over is this. Oh, I need to put that down. Is this piece of paper. By the way, the glue I'm using is 3-in-1 from Beacon. I just put it in a smaller bottle since it's easier for me to handle. But of course I'm making a mess. Why wouldn't I be making a mess? But of course you use the glue that works well for you. I know a lot of people use stick glue. You know, I don't like it. I think what, and don't laugh at me, but I don't like the feel of it. This glue, look, I got it on my fingers. I can just rub it off and it's gone. Whereas the like stick glue is so sticky. I don't know, it's gooey. I just don't like the feel. Anyway, enough about me and my isms, I guess. Okay, so I think I want my moth about there. Now I think that, yeah, that's gonna be way too light. Okay, well, that was easy. So let's do this, or should I do black? No, I'll do this. Okay. So just wrap it around my fingers, 6 to 8 times, and I get it something like this, okay, all put together. I don't, take it apart yet. Then I just take it in the middle, and I want it about here. So I will put some glue like that, and I will stick down my thread like so. And see, it just comes right off. I don't mind this at all. Okay, just like so. Then when I do butterflies, moths, this DCC is Digital Collage Club. That's where I downloaded this particular moth from. Or butterfly, I should say. Anyway, what I was going to say is I only do the middle so the wings can go up a little bit. And then I will put it like so. It just gives it a little bit of dimension. And I'll hold that down for a second. Put the top on the glue. Put the glue away. And get the thread out like that. Okay, and then when that is down a little bit, now this is when I go in and I pull apart the thread. Otherwise, for me, it's just too, unless I want it bunched, right? If I want it like bunched on the corner. But for me, this is so much easier to do it this way. And I can, I guess, control it more than to have it all knotted up and like that. And we are done with our card for Full Deck Challenge 3. And I'll show you a close-up. So we have vintage. We have our bring over piece. We have brown splatters. Our constant is the butterfly with the thread. And now all I have to do is write the number of the card, which is number 10, and the prompts. And I will do that here. And we're done. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Like I said, if you're new, please subscribe, like, comment, ring that bell, all that good stuff. If you've been here with me for a while, thank you so much for coming back. I so enjoy all your comments. Definitely leave one. If you're doing this challenge by Shawna at Shawnuki Art, please don't forget to do the hashtag so we can see each other's work. And I will leave you with that. I will wish you an extremely blessed rest of your night, day, or morning, wherever you are in this world. Bye, guys. God bless. Love you.